Hey guys, welcome back to another Coding Flamingo video. In this video series, we're deploying a Blazor application to many cloud services from many tools. Later in the series, we'll compare all these different services and we'll see which one is the best option for us. So today we're going to look at AWS Elastic Beanstalk, which is a really cool service that basically kind of takes care of the whole infrastructure behind your application. It makes it really easy to get started, just creates the resources for you and makes your app work. So for this, first we're going to have the AWS extensions. So if you don't have it, you have to go to Manage Extensions. And I already have it installed, but it's basically AWS Toolkit for Visual Studio 2017-2019. You would search for it, you would install it, and then you have to close Visual Studio and it will install it, and then you reopen, and then you're ready to go. So after we install that, you're gonna have to have your API keys in Visual Studio. So basically, if you don't have them, you basically go to your AWS console and you click My Security Credentials and you create your keys, and it'll ask you to input them when you're creating the profile in here. Like, so when you do publish to AWS, I already have mine selected, but if I didn't, it would ask me to add the user, and you put your access key, your secret key, the account number, and so on. So then you have to choose a region. And here we're just going to do US West. And if you would already have an existing environment, it would allow you to create one, but we don't. So we're just going to go ahead and create one. So next it asks you for the name, and then for the environment name, it kind of gives you kind of like the defaults, and it creates your URL. So then we're gonna click next, and in here, since this is a Blazor app, it runs better on Windows. So I like doing the Windows Server Core, and it'll select the instance medium. And it lets you create like your key pair, or if you already have one, it'll use that one. And then in here you can make it a single instance or multiple instances, so it can be like more elastic. And if you have more than one instance, you would have to set up a load balancing and so on. But in this case, we're just doing the basics. This is just kind of getting you started, first time deploying to AWS. Once again, here, if you had like a role that you want specific for this application that has specific access that the application needs and so on, you would select this applicable role and permissions. And here we're just going to use the default, and then it lets you the build and configuration. Let's change this to release. We'll see how that goes. And then you do review, and it'll tell you all this stuff. And then you want to see the environment status, and then after that you just do deploy, and it'll go ahead, and you will see here it'll start doing the deployments, and I'll stop the video and continue once it starts deploying. So now in here we can see it's starting the console, so it automatically opened this, and you'll see here it's creating the environment and it's starting to create the resources. And once again, I'm gonna stop the video until it finished deploying. It'll just keep adding stuff until it'll say everything deployed, so I'll just skip to that step. Alright, so we can see that it finished deploying. So you can see here it successfully launched the environment. So now we can click here and we can see that it's working. And if we go to our console, we can see that now we have one running instance. It's the instance that we created. So and we can go back and they actually created more stuff. So we can see that there's a key pair and the Elastic IP, and they create a security group. So yeah, that's how you get started with AWS Beanstalk. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.